Hola, and welcome to the video on the Cantarama contest. I'm calling this membership Concursos Cantarama. I'm not going to talk about the bracket contest here, but I'll make a video on that. So just as a reminder, to participate in these contests, teachers pay $25 for the year, and that money helps us buy the prizes. So there is also a chance for you as the teacher to win the national raffle bracket. So you're kind of like buying a lottery ticket. And you also get access to Roxham Teacher Pro for the length of the competition. So there are 2 class contests and 6 individual contests, as well as the national bracket raffle. So the first class contest is put on by Roxham, which is why they're being so nice and donating a pro teacher account so that you can participate. Anytime you play a live game in class, or you assign things, or your students just go home and so you'd make a class, let's say, with your Google Classrooms, you make different classes, and when your students go study those songs, it keeps track and there's a leaderboard. And the class at the end who has done the most is going to win a prize. So for that prize, the winning class is going to get a book bundle from one of these 4 levels from CPLI, the Acento Latino collection. It's around $100 value, so hope that adds to your library. The class contest is different. This is about singing and acting out a song. You need at least 10 students. I usually say you have to participate, but if you're shy, hide in the back. But you say what you want. It's not just about like singing and dancing. They have to represent the lyrics in some way, like a little skit or add actions like yo sé que tienes un nuevo amor, something like that. Actually, let me see. I have some slides. I have some ideas I'll share next, but the prizes for that, we're going to give at least 2 prizes away. The first place prize is a $200 value. It's 21 books from the Acento Latino collection. This would be great if you don't even have a book library and you want to start one. That would be a great way to start. You could also get a tortilla kit from Hacienda, so you'd have the kit and some harina, and you could make tortillas from scratch, like really good ones. Let's see, contests. They open February 2nd, and I have, as of January 22nd, I still need to create the submission form. So I want to make it so teachers can submit the projects, or students also can submit the projects if you're swamped and you don't want to do that. I would ask, like, if you're a teacher and you have all of your students do a smash doodle, it would make my life easier if you like took a picture of your top 5 or your top 10 instead of your top 200 and then submitted those. Like you could have students vote on them to pick the best ones. That you don't have to do that, but it might help me. So the contests are just going to be open from the 2nd to April 24th, and you could make a choice board. I should show you what the contests are. You can submit anytime until April 24th. That gives us a week for me to pick the finalists. The teachers and the community will vote, and then I will, on May 5th, when we announce the winning song, I will also announce the winners and send the prizes to your schools, so that hopefully most schools are still in session, and if you're not, we'll talk about how to get the prize to that student. Here's a little information on Roxham if you aren't familiar. So it's a program for using music to teach language. They have all sorts of music videos, and I love that they'll have the lyrics in English and Spanish. For example, you can play a live game where you listen to the video, the lyrics are at the bottom, and students like play games based on what they hear. You can also assign it. So I'll do this where I'll assign 4 lyrics from a song to students, and that's their homework. It'll keep track of that for you with the pro version. And all members of Concursos Cantarama get the membership for the contest. So that's really cool. Here is my suggestion for the class contest. You don't have to do this, but this is great for like a day before a break where you have nothing to do and maybe half the kids have already left for vacation, like right before spring break. You pit your classes against each other and give them creative control. So what I suggest is pick a song, or you can have each class pick a song. Um, I say to them, all right, we're going to perform a song today. You have 30 minutes to learn it and plan your performance. And then at the end of the period, you guys are going to perform. I'm going to film it and I'm going to send the videos to the teachers at this school. And the teachers are going to vote for which class did the best. And whichever class represented the lyrics and performed and cooperated the best is going to win a class party. Or so I motivated them with that. And I'll show you. Here's one. Like, we have to beat the other classes. I want the party. So they worked together. They planned out um, a whole thing. This was only in one period. So if I really wanted to win, I'm not going to give my class the prize. But if I wanted to win, I would probably have tried it again on another day. But pretty great. It was great to see them work together and come up representing the lyrics. So that's a suggestion. Okay, here are the individual contests. I think these are so exciting, especially for me. I'm a musician. I went home and when I try and learn a song on guitar and singing, it really forces me to slow down and learn the song well. So I'm hoping that students really deep dive into these things. I think this would be a great choice board we could make where students can pick something to do with one of the songs or all of the songs. So a smash doodle, I'll share this, but a smash doodle is them representing the song, picking out vocabulary, picking out lyrics, and writing a reflection. A visual dictionary is just 15 vocabulary words they think are essential to the song, writing it in Spanish and drawing a picture. The Cantarama tournament is like I showed you before, where students study on their own. They also accumulate individual points. So the student who studies the most or plays the most with Roxham will win. A karaoke song is a student who's singing with some kind of music in the background, whether they're playing a karaoke track or even if like their dad or mom is playing guitar and they're singing, if they're not playing the music, it's karaoke. There's also an option for students who do play music to play the song and sing it. And as long as all the students are in your Spanish class, like one could play guitar and one could sing. If they have a band, they could do it. But the singer needs to be a student from your class as well as at least one of the musicians. The last contest is to design a t-shirt for our Cantarama website, or they can also like take the titles of the song and design something that please read this, what you can do, what you can't do for copyright. And like I think I pointed out before, that we will donate to the Bachata Academy, Academia de Bachata. If students want to choose their prize as they can get a t-shirt and still donate $20, or they could donate their whole prize money if that interests them, or they could pick from that whole catalog I showed in the other video, I think. Okay, so check it out. Let me know what questions you have. I hope they go forth and make great projects.